Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, The Well Founded. We all know finding employment is the biggest challenge for all the newcomers in Canada. So in today's video, we will share with you our top 5 tips and tricks to help you find a job.
By the end of this video, we will share with you our 5 tips and when you should start applying, which websites you should use, and how can local companies here get in touch with you even before you move here. When I moved to Canada, I had zero Canadian experience or education. This is our biggest hurdle because we are competing with the local Canadians here. It took me about a month and a half to land my first job as an architectural designer in my field. Let's start off by taking a look at the list we shared in our previous video, which shows the prominent industries in some of the major cities in Canada. Let's start off with the first skill, which is a well laid out resume. Now, the most important things to consider while writing your resume is first, keep it short, 2 pages max. And second, make sure you tailor it as per every job application that you do. Now let's look at some important points highlighted in this very informative article by Kathleen Proctor. This article states that 3 types of formats used for your resume and how you need to choose the one that best fits you. It also talks about the top 3 things Canadian employers want to see on your resume. First is your hard skills, which comprises of your technical skills, language skills, etc. Second is your soft skills, which comprises of your people skills, communication, teamwork, etc. And third is your professional qualifications. Make sure you read this article, which shares detailed information about building a good resume. I have added the link in the description box below. So a lot of these bigger companies here use this software called as ATS, which is Application Tracking System. What this software does is it picks the keywords from the job description and tries to find it in your resume. If it does not find it, then basically your resume is rejected. For example, if the job description says team player and your resume says collaborated or worked in a team, then that system would not recognize a match to your resume and basically reject it. So please be careful to read the job description carefully and apply those words in your resume. When you update your resume, make sure you update your LinkedIn profile as well. And a lot of employers also check your other social media platforms. So if you don't want a potential employer to see anything, make sure it's not publicly accessible.
Let's take a look at networking. I believe networking is one of the best ways to build and maintain your career in Canada. I understand as a newcomer, it is intimidating, but trust me, I've been there. But the more events you attend, the more comfortable you'll get with them. So yes, if you want to get out of your comfort zone and explore these events, it will definitely benefit you. So let's look at a few ways which will help you build your network. One of the ways to build your network is by looking for volunteering opportunities in your area. This will help you meet new people. It will also help you learn about Canadian workplace culture. Another way to network is by taking a course. This will not only introduce you to new contacts and make new friends, but it will also help you add a skill set. And of course, it will give you an opportunity to meet people from your industry. I have noticed that a lot of jobs don't get advertised, so it's very important to build a strong network to get jobs through references. Joining Meetup and Eventbrite is a great way to network and socialize. They also conduct startup open houses for tech companies and various professional networking groups on there that you can be a part of. We will leave a link for it in the description box below. This is a great way to meet other professionals in your industry. There are also a lot of career job fairs in major cities. The best place to keep track of these events is on Eventbrite. As you can see, they have some events that are specifically for the tech companies and some are specific to immigrants. If you know of any other ways to network, feel free to share those options with us in the comment section below.
Reference letters will give you an edge when it comes to obtaining certain positions. It will give your future employer an insight into your background and capabilities. When I moved to Canada, I carried with me a set of reference letters from my previous employers, and the language in those letters was exactly the way I needed it to be for the future skill set and the software capabilities needed for my applications in Canada. During my interview process here in Canada, my employer did a complete background check of my previous employment. So make sure all your references that you provide are aware of this check so that they can respond immediately. Also, make sure all your reference letters are given in English. If not, please get them translated into English.
It is important to brush up your English speaking and writing skills. I would recommend you do this before you move here. Please know your command over English is the first thing an employer would notice. If you are already in Canada, there are a lot of institutes in Canada to help you master this skill. One such institute is LINC, and that is located all over Canada. What they do is they evaluate your English speaking and writing skills, and accordingly, they'll provide you training for intermediate or advanced level as required. We'll leave a link for them in the description box below.
A lot of Canadian universities offer distant learning programs. So if you want to get Canadian education before you move here, it's a great idea. It will definitely be worth the investment and will add to your resume as well. In my case, software skills proved to be a huge asset for me to get my first job. So make sure to check which softwares they're using for your field, for your positions in Canada, and get those certifications before you land here.
At the beginning of this video, we promised to share with you a few websites where you can apply for jobs. So one of them is Job Bank, which is a government website which has a database of all the available jobs in Canada. So definitely check that out. Few other popular websites are LinkedIn, Simply Hired, Indeed, which is my personal favorite, Monster, and Glassdoor. Glassdoor will also give you reviews and salaries for a specific position in a specific company. So make sure to check that out. We have listed all these websites in the description box below.
If you want a head start in the job applications, I would recommend you start applying almost a month before you land here. A lot of Canadian companies would want you to have a local phone number when you start applying. The way a lot of people do this is they take virtual cell phone numbers. There's lots of companies out there offering cell phone numbers at about $10 a month. There's one such company called CallHippo. We have listed the link in the description box below.
So to recap, write a customized resume for every application. I know it's a pain, but it'll pay off. Work on your networking as much as you can. Definitely work on your communication skills and ask your previous employer to provide you with reference letters. You can also ask your coworkers or even your professors. And on an average, it is estimated that it takes about 3 months to find a job. So don't be disappointed, just keep trying. And when you get a call for the interview, make sure to do your research about the company. Also, you have to make sure that your values align, and if that is the right place for you, definitely check their social media pages out, like the company's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter account. A lot of companies post their company culture on social media. Be prepared to ask them some questions. This has to feel more of a conversation, and have an idea what the pay scale would be for the position that you're applying for. And at the end, be yourself, be confident, be honest. If you have any questions or would want us to make videos on any other topic, feel free to write your suggestions in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.